Hello and welcome everyone to yet another Albion Online Dev Talk. Last time we talked about the massive improvements coming to Albion Online with its next major content update, and today we're going to go in depth with one of the key changes in that content update, the new Outland map. So with the next update, the world of Albion Online is going to change for good. We're bringing in an all new Outlands map, removing the old Outlands, and in this way we're going to revolutionize the Outlands gameplay and lay the foundation for our key features, hideouts, and open world territory conquest. Before we get into how awesome this new map is though, I'm guessing a lot of you are wondering how this change is going to happen and what is going to happen to all of your stuff that you have in the current Outlands. So I'll give you a quick overview. First off, we don't know the exact timing of the change yet. We will certainly announce this happening at least a month up front, ideally a month and a half, but unfortunately with the complexity of this change, it's really hard to predict when we will be actually ready to roll out the update and make everything happen. So bear with us, we'll announce everything as soon as we know the exact details. Now, when the world change is announced, it's probably a good time to start thinking about what will happen to your belongings and how to save them. There are certain things which we plan to automatically recover for you or save for you. This will most likely be the items that you have in your personal banks in any territories or in siege camps in the Outlands. And it will very likely also include the guild vault content, so any items in shared bank tabs in territories. However, there are certain things which certainly will not be automatically recovered for you, and those are buildings and furniture. And with that is included also all furniture chests. So any contents, any items that you have placed in furniture chests in the Outlands, you will have to start thinking about evacuating. We're also looking at evacuating guild marketplaces and laborers, offering options how to save those. But again, we don't know the exact details yet, and we'll announce them together with the world change. You as a player, if you remain in the Outlands at the time of the change, will be moved to a player city where you'll be able to use the portals to go and explore the new Outlands. And this is a good time to start talking about those. For the last couple of months, Dominic Miller has been busy working on the details of the new Outlands, and he's very excited to talk to you about them and give you all the details of what he's been doing, the highlights of the new map, and why it's awesome.
When we created the old Outlands, we wanted to make them as readable as possible. We wanted to make them very clear to the player, that he can see where they are. Where's the low area, where's the high area, to move from T5 to T8. But this made the whole Outlands a bit more, or very reliant on patterns. With the new Outlands, we want something different. We want something that feels more natural, something that feels more complex, that gives the player an option to make his own decisions, not just to look at the map and see, okay, this is the high area, I go here. But to create this complexity, we need to break these patterns. We don't want the player anymore to go to a T5 cluster and know that there will be a T6 cluster and to know there will be a castle. We want the player to look at the whole map and just explore the map and just find all these different scenarios we created now in the new world. The new world actually will give you the option to find a T8 cluster next to a T5 cluster, or even find a mountain biome area next to a steppe biome area. And this is all great because it gives the player a lot more options, opportunities to think about where to go and where to settle down. But this doesn't mean that the map is just pure randomness. The map is well thought through, and it also transfers into how the map is created, because the players will understand and see the power progression. It will still be the same feeling. The deeper I venture into the Outlands, the more high-value things I will find, the higher will be the tiers, the higher will be the things I can do. But this doesn't mean that there will be just T8 cluster next to another T8 cluster. This means there will be more T8 and more T7, but still a T5 here and there. Additionally, what's also new is that the higher the area is I control as a guild, for example, the more vulnerable I will make myself, as the map is designed to open up attack spaces for more valuable areas. What does it mean for us? For us, this means that big guilds or big alliances who will fight for the most powerful areas on this map will actually open up to be attacked themselves with more power they get. So the stronger I am, the more vulnerable I am, which also creates more conflict, which we really like. And this also offers smaller guilds and medium guilds to fight for smaller objectives, as there are still really cool areas around there, not just in the middle, but all over the map, as there is T8 here and there's castles here and there's home bases here and there. Basically, whole map is a lot more mixed. As you can see, there's a large variety, and as we want you to venture out in the Outlands to actually live there, there's many questions you have to ask yourself, as you want to be as self-sustained as you can be, I guess. You will need to figure out, do I have access to all the resources? Do I have enough nourishment for my buildings? Do I have a farmland? Do I have access to a good farming option? Is there a dungeon or a home base? Is this the spot too good for me? Are there going to be a lot more stronger contenders trying to get my spot? Or is there option for not just conflict, but also partnerships? Is there a neighbor I can like rather than attack? Is there an option for an alliance? Or can I hold this position? So as you can see, there's a lot to the value of a certain area. It's not just about, okay, here are the biggest numbers, but is this area attractive for me, for my needs, for my guild, for my alliance? But this is not only for the alliance and the guild players. The whole map is also created for the solo players. If you don't have a hideout, we provide you now with 3 new cities. Well, to be honest, they're not really cities. They are outposts, trading outposts. Inside these cities, there will be a marketplace and a bank, which will allow you to safely place your things into a bank and trade a bit, maybe have some trade runs from these cities to the portals and back again. With Carnion losing its portal to the Outlands, the biome cities will become a lot more important, as they are the only remaining connection to the Outlands. We created 3 portal clusters for each biome city, which will allow players to more securely enter the Outlands, but also still be in a vulnerable position. With the world map update, we also took a look at the time zones, as we know that many are not too happy with the current situation. And I'm very happy to announce that we have now 7 different time zones. We have time zones ranging from 0 to 21 UTC, and these are 0, 3, 5, 12, 15, 18, and 21 UTC. There will be content available for each of these time zones for NA and EU and everybody else, such as castles, outposts, and home bases. All else I have to say is that we're really excited to see what you guys are going to do with this map, and we are really proud of what we've created. There's so many opportunities and areas that are worth fighting for. I'm looking forward to see what you guys are going to do.
And there you have it. Now, I'm really excited about the new Outlands. I'm really interested to see what strategies you'll employ and what you'll discover in this new world. And in general, I'm also really interested on your feedback on this change. We'll of course keep you updated with any new developments that happen in the new world, and we'll give you updates on all the other key changes coming with the next content update. But for today, that's it. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for the next Dev Talk.